The killing of councillors in political parties is being referred to at the moment in KwaZulu-Natal as tournaments. People in the community actually know when a hit is going to be out on one of these councillors, and it tells you that there's a total breakdown in our system, that you cannot have a democracy when people believe that it's okay to take someone's life because you don't want them to be an elected councillor. And in this subscriber article in News 24, it says, killing councillors at tournament is done. KwaZulu-Natal councillors gunned down to win political fights. And it speaks of a much greater issue in KwaZulu-Natal, but also other areas of the country. I'm aware of people that I knew before that have been gunned down and killed because they were councillors within a party. At least 19 KwaZulu-Natal councillors have been shot dead since September in Nongoma. Only 2 councillors aren't in hiding, and as a result, service delivery is non-existent. Well, I actually am not sure why councillors should be the ones to make service delivery happen, as that is a function of your local government. There's actually people that have jobs that are getting paid to deliver services. Obviously, this is all breaking down across the country at the moment, and because of this, people battle to get what is called service delivery, and this is why I believe that our governance system is a failed one in the current context of the country. More than 150 politicians have been shot dead in the province, mostly over power, influence and money since 2011. Now, if you look at that annually, it's a lot of people being killed for the fact that they are holding a position they were elected for through a political party. And this means that people don't really care for someone that is elected on a political party ticket. If you were running as an independent and you won, you would know that the community is behind you, that they support you, and then maybe they will protect you. And it speaks here of just 2 of the 19 councillors killed in persisting political violence in local councils across KwaZulu-Natal in the last 2 months. There's only 2 of them not in hiding. So frequent are the killings that they are now colloquially referred to as tournaments in the northern parts of the province where killings are rife. And you'll remember in the run-up to the 1994 elections where many people, thousands of people were killed in political violence, and when Mangosuthu Buthelezi passed on, a lot of people blamed him for being quiet when this happened back in the day, and I'm not going to get involved into the politics of that. I was not there. I did not see what he said or did not say, but this has certainly brought new wounds to the fore, and people are still being killed left, right and center. So they're calling them tournaments. When the hit is out on you, it's called a tournament. You will hear people say in isiZulu, for the tournament is out or has been issued, said one political insider with knowledge of the political killing. So it's like the Hunger Games in northern KwaZulu-Natal. If you are in a political party and you are on the list and you become a councillor because other people want your position. Councillors from the ANC, IFP, NFP, EFF and ACDP are among the victims of increasingly violent political hits. This is fears that political violence is set to be exacerbated as the 2024 elections draw closer. And this is something that is strongly on my mind. I have felt a sense of urgency, especially today. It's my 52nd birthday on this planet of ours, and you know, since I've been in my 50s, I think about my kids and their future and what kind of future they could have. And all I can do now is do everything in my power until the day I die to try and make some difference in what happens in our country and a place where they will have a home, call their home, the place that they will fight for. And it's important that I do everything I can to make that as good as possible, make their chances as good as possible. And in the current system that we're in this party gang system, we cannot have peace. The government will come to a grinding halt everything will fail, not just economically, but in more than many other ways. And this is why we need to educate people, train people, and get them to become more self-reliant, not depend on government for everything. It's a complete mind shift, but yet extremely, extremely important. And here we have Police Minister Becky Cele that has sounded alarm bells about the rising political conflict, which has caused councillors to flee from their homes. Now, this has happened in Cape Town, this has happened in the Eastern Cape, this has happened everywhere. It's not just something from KwaZulu-Natal. So once again, something very wrong with our system and the people in the country and their lust to just do anything to get position, power, control, money, etc. Now, whether these people want their hands on contracts or whatever it might be, maybe the salary that a councillor earns is so lucrative that people are willing to kill for that. And we sorely need to reflect as a country, what does this mean? And I feel that urgency. In my 50s, especially today, I feel this urgency that we need to step up our game. We need to create the change we want in this country and make sure that the people that are willing to see life as less than that of a rock, that they do not feel welcome in our society, that they feel not only like the minority, but that they feel powerless, that they feel like they'll be in danger if they live in the society that we create, that they will not be able to get a stronghold, a foothold in our communities, and that communities that harbor people like that we reject them outright, that we excommunicate them from our society, because we have to do this. We cannot trust the government or the police or the military to do that for us. In so many cases, the police are part of syndicates. They are a part of the problem, and this is not an attack on the police at all. In many cases, this is what is happening. So it's difficult for South Africans to trust the government, to trust the instruments of state that keeps the state in power, that keeps the status quo for the state. And SAPS is certainly not there for the people of the country at the moment. They're more there to control the public than anything else. And maybe this current state of governance that we have is only meant for a small group of people that are willing to subject themselves to certain regulations where you will, and laws, where you will not hurt other people, where you won't kill other people. Because the people that are willing to do that cannot be a part of the society, cannot be a part of this democracy. And to them, democracy means nothing. Political power and control means nothing to them. They believe that they are above anything. And you know, in a society like that, voting means nothing, a democracy means nothing, and a lot of people, when things are chaotic like that, will say that a dictator is maybe the best thing, or that communism is the best thing, or that the death penalty is the best thing, and we need to be very careful what we wish for. It's very important that we as citizens change, because we have the government that we, on average, deserves. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to click the bell icon if you want notifications for future videos. And please watch the past videos that we've put out. There's many of them. And please look out for our live stream tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for the public. Every Tuesday evening at 8 o'clock, Lauren and I will do a live stream where we will spend time with you. I know the last one was 2 hours long. We'll try and make it shorter. I look forward to that. See you then. Till tomorrow night.